Hi, I'm Bill McLaughlin, Editor-in-Chief of Furniture Today. Welcome to this week's edition of Frontline Friday. If you tuned in last week, you saw me interviewing some folks at our Future Leadership Conference. That event, which was put together this year by Editor-in-Chief of Home Accents Today, Jenny Hines in York, was a smashing success, and you'll see coverage from that event in the upcoming issue of Furniture Today coming out on Monday. We're going to go around the table now, and we'll get a little bit of a preview of some of the other things that you're going to find in this week's paper. And right now, we'll go to Clint Engel. Clint, what's happening in the world of retail?
Thanks, Bill. This week I've been working on a special report, retail technology report on store traffic counting systems. And the thing is, a lot of furniture stores don't even realize how many consumers are coming into their stores if they're relying on salespeople or up systems strictly as the way to count. And we talked to 3 different programs that not only help retailers get a better feel for their close rates on the store level, but also there's additional features or additional systems that are enable them to drill down with some of these programs down to the salesperson's performance. So it's an interesting report. We cover about 3 of them in the paper, but there'll be more online and some other website links as well.
Well, Bill, this week begins the first of a 2-part series that I've put together on my trip, based on my trip to Malaysia in late June. And what we cover in the first of the 2 parts is an overview of the 16 factories that I've visited. And that sounds like a lot, but when you get down to talking to the individual factories, they really have a lot going on in terms of how they're staying competitive against their counterparts in Asia, whether it be in China, Vietnam, or Indonesia. So we look at the factories, what they're doing to stay competitive in terms of equipment purchases, expansions of their facilities, and also how they've dealt with challenges such as increases in the minimum wage that hit them almost overnight with a significant hike in wages. So that they're dealing with that in interesting ways, including efficiencies in their plant, automation, while in many cases keeping the same number of workers, but just assigning them to different tasks. So that's the first of 2 parts that will be in this coming week's edition.
Bill, last week I moderated a panel discussion in Charlotte that was sponsored by the Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals. We were discussing supply chain, how to smooth it out, how to make it flexible, and how to take costs out. As we all know, the furniture supply chain is pretty darn long these days. The panelists included Rich Darian from HSM Solutions, formerly Hickory Springs, Steve Wolf of Stanley Furniture, John Lomax of Heritage Home, and Tim Gravis of Hooker Furniture. So these guys, their boots are on the ground with this, and I think we got some good information that I'm going to be writing up for a report.
For more of what's going on in the furniture industry, turn to Monday's paper, and we will see you next week on Frontline Friday. I'm Bill McLaughlin, wishing you good business.